Serious talk, everybody. I've got some great comments from some very smart people. Extremely smart, politically affiliated. And one comment, one specific one live, which I'm surprised that individual would come on my Facebook and comment, but it's okay. People say, how is it that you are always sometimes what seems to be extremely rightly conservative and other times grossly liberal or Democrat? How can you be so far to the right or so far to the left on a number of serious issues that no conservative should ever gravitate to? And likewise, from the Liberals or NDP or some of the left organizations, how could you be in that when they would never gravitate to any of your right narratives or right-leaning narratives? No way, never. And I'm going to take you on a trip right now, in real history of none other than the United States of America. Two resounding, winning majority leaders in American history who didn't just clobber the Republican support, they absolutely clobbered the support from the Democrats as well. Resounding majorities. Again, Richard Nixon and Ronald Reagan. They overlap each other's time periods as well too, everybody. Regardless of narratives, you can watch them all, both in absolutely in time in black and white, where they both say the biggest problem of today that threatens democracy, absolutely threatens democracy, is the fact that it's not about right and left. It's absolutely, everybody, about up and down. Up and down being the scale. Up here, absolute autocracy, elites, powerful politicians taking away from all of you. And then way down here on the scale, you the people. What I present in absolute, if nothing else, is absolute power down here, taking from the giant upper scale of the elite echelon and bringing it down here for all of you the people. And in that narrative, in everyday conservative folks, which you all are, regardless of your beliefs, at the end of the day, when it comes to money, your families and everything you do in life, you work hard, you earn money. That money should belong to you. You should have the power and choice to decide how that goes, how the system runs with that, how taxes are generated. Absolute authority as all the people, rules of governance, how to govern. That was done by none other than Ronald Reagan and Richard Nixon. Many narratives internationally extremely left, people could say, or on the left scale. And then other narratives extremely on the right scale that how could you get that from being liberal? Or how could the liberal narratives come if you're a Republican? They did that. They did monumental things around the world, monumental things for the people of America. Whether they understood that at the time or not, in those years they made America great. America first is constitutionally mandated. Those two leaders followed the American Constitution. Both constitutionalists, extremely proud constitutional members of the Republican Party. And people argue back and forth, but you will never find two resounding majority leaders who did more for America than those two great presidents. Not that others didn't try or didn't pass laws and everything else. It's what you physically do in that position. Physically do and get out there and make happen. Regardless of what people say, they followed rule of law, which in the United States, best institutional example, has a constitution of and for the people of the United States. That is what I'm bringing to Canada. That is what I'm doing. It's not about left and right, because as long as you're up here on autocracy, left and right be damned, out the window. All of their narratives are done by left and right in key demographics the few over the many. The many don't even count. This is what I bring. This is what I'm going to do. Thanks, everybody. I hope this answers the question for everybody. You can look in media. The Canadian media says, what is wrong with the last party I built? They were confused. How can he have so many left principles and have so many right principles together in a uniform platform? How could this man get that put in place? Because it was done by the people, by the members. When you let people design it, real, true, all of you Canadians, when presented with the best experts in the world, giving you the absolute history and reality of what is and what isn't, very articulated, way better articulated than I can ever do, in every single minority language, mainstream language, all First Nations language, you will win the people, and you will see a better governance than could ever be achieved by a few, by the wealthy, by the elite, by those who aren't even of the intellect to bring that forward. When you give the people the power, when you put in the right education for all of them, they will make the logical decisions, just as you all do each and every day. You go to work, you earn for your family, you make generally the best decisions anyone could make. And when we build a constitution, taking away the upper autocracy down to the full scale, we the people, you will do what's right for your country every time when presented with absolute education by the best of the best. You will all make the right decision. If you don't believe me, look at the United States of America, #1 country in the world. Do they have flaws? Do they have old systemic problems, institutional problems? Sure they do, but not in their states, not in their great states. A lot of them have done the right thing, and they continue to amend for the people. You can't lose that. And every now and then a leader comes forward to dismiss that and give back the power to the people. Ronald Reagan did it. Richard Nixon did it. Not just, there were Democrat presidents who did it too. They just didn't put themselves forward to make it happen in its entirety. You see that with Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon. Yes, you saw that with JFK. JFK assassinated, Ronald Reagan shot, and absolutely Richard Nixon usurped and thrown out of office. That's reality, but don't lose hope. I'm not afraid. I have no fear, because again, it's an idea. It's not about me. And you can all look at it. Democrats, Republicans have gone forward with this time and time again. The idea survives. It's the idea. We don't have to be America. America is an old institution. We can build a new institution, first of its kind in the world today, by you all the people, that resembles today. Will there be amendments down the road? Sure there will be. But we can get there. All peoples can get there. You will all make the right decisions when given the best of the best to teach and show you in real town hall, in every walk and corner of Canadian society. All of you together, and separate individual regional groups will get this done, including First Nations, all the divisions and changes, because no two are the same. And no one wants to address that, but I will. The power of the people. I understand this greatly. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy your day. Get this shared out. It answers all the questions, because you, the people, when shown the truth, when given the explicit introduction to that education by the best of the best, and get to see real history, I have more than enough faith that all of you left and right will make the right decisions. The decisions the politicians will never let you make, or never give up their power. That is colonialism. It will stay in Canada until you all elect to end it. And there is only one party, CCP, Canadian Constitutionalist Party, that we will register and we will get done. And I will do that by way of vaccine. I will get to the Atlantic provinces. I will get to Quebec sooner than later. Respect my choices, the rights I choose to accept, And I promise I will make sure all of you get each and every individual choice you choose to make yours, that no one can ever take from you. People will learn to once again respect the differences and the rights you all hold today. God bless. Thank you. Goodbye.